My Stay Gold moment is last year was a really tough group of students, but we were able to overcome it by implementing what's called Motivation Mondays. So every Monday we would do a community activity or watch a motivational video and kind of talk about how that's going to help us get through our week.
My Stay Gold moment this year was a lesson I taught where by the time the end of the period was done, every student had mastered the skills with the support of an extra aide and the resource teacher. And I saw that those kids, with the support they could get, could really succeed. And every student in my class got the concept at 100% level. I was very proud of that.
My Stay Gold moment, I would say, is seeing that aha for students. Math is really difficult for a lot of students, and so I love it when they have that light bulb moment where things just light up and they say, oh, that finally makes sense. Those are the moments that mean the most. And we have them kind of every day in random different spots. It's not something that you can really predict or that happens on cue. For each student, it's different, and every student at some point in time during the year will have one of those. And so those are my favorite moments of the year.
Stay Gold for my class this year is when we started learning about growth mindset. So these guys have been working really hard, overcoming obstacles, and that's why our goal for this year is
Growth mindset.
growth mindset.
My Stay Gold moment this year is that my students are incredibly inquisitive, and they come to school and they're here and they're ready to learn. So I feel really fortunate.
We were having some issues in my broadcast journalism class, and we were trying to troubleshoot the situation, and we were having some technical difficulties, to say the least. And it was really cool when my current students pulled together with my former students who came in for just a day, and we troubleshoot the situation together, and just seeing the camaraderie and the connectedness between the kids who are here now and the kids who have already left, and their still devotion and dedication to the program, it made me feel really proud.
The Herd is the advanced choir music group that performs, and we were doing an original song that these students wrote 3 years ago. The Herd 3 years ago, we wrote it. And we brought it back, and all the students were interpreting the lyrics. The new students were interpreting the lyrics, and it was just a Stay Gold moment when they took their meaning, put it into the lyrics, and we sang it for the first time together. It was the first time we sang as a group. And the song back 3 years ago when we wrote it, it felt really good then because the students put everything into it. But man, the Stay Gold was, how could it have felt better than that?
My Stay Gold moment probably for me would be watching my freshman students figure out what I was talking about when we were talking about cultural diversity in the first week of school. It was excellent to see the gleam in their eye.
A Stay Gold moment, I have them all the time. So probably with ASB this year, they're doing a fantastic job, even though most of them are new to ASB, and they're really making me proud.
Stay Gold moment was probably a physics kid that didn't believe he could do well in the class and aced his first test. So just seeing him able to get that positive vibe going in the class was probably one of the moments for this year.
I had a conference with one of my parents, and they informed me that one of the students had her child, her young adult, told her that she really believes that I want all students to succeed. And that was a real Stay Gold moment for me, because that is something I really do try to strive for. And it was really neat to see that actually translated to the parent.
My Stay Gold moment would be with my forensic science class. They're mostly seniors, and at times they can get what's known as senioritis. During our first lab this year, we did a crime scene investigation when they collected evidence from 4 different scenes and had to match it with evidence that I found from one of the scenes. And they were really engaged, and just to see them acting like that, it really was a Stay Gold moment to get them involved, to get them really want to go after it and find. And everybody got it. Everybody got it correct, and it was uplifting to see seniors involved, which is important because they're going on to college next year. And by far, that was my Stay Gold moment of the year.
My Stay Gold moment was walking through the doors the first day of school. Being a first-year teacher, also I'm an alumni to this school. So when I was here, this beautiful campus wasn't built. So I walked through the doors knowing that I'm teaching and it's coming full circle, and now I'm going to be teaching my students what I learned on this campus.
I think my Stay Gold moment is when kids have an understanding that I am for them and not against them. And I guess my class motto would be, you got this, kid. A lot of teenagers feel like life is hard and they can't overcome, they can't problem solve, and hopefully when they leave this room they understand that they got this.